So this has been my most requested recipe and I'm just finally getting the chance to make it. Before I begin, I just want to mention that this isn't jollof rice, so don't expect the same texture. Hello and welcome to another episode. My name is Manny and this is Grubanny, and today I'll be showing you how to make some alkaline spelt berry jollof rice. Let's get started. This recipe isn't for everyone, it's for people living the alkaline lifestyle. Keep in mind that alkaline vegans do not eat white rice. We're going to be starting by cutting an onion into quarters. Next, split 5 plum tomatoes into halves. Set them aside and slice the flesh off of 2 red bell peppers. Alkaline vegans also do not eat garlic. Get as much flesh off your red bell peppers as you can, and you can discard or plant the seeds. This is typically not done in parts of Europe and Africa, but you could add some green bell pepper for color and nutrition. Dice 1 large green bell pepper and set aside. Next, you want to peel a thumb-sized fresh ginger with a spoon and set it aside. The next step is to blend some of the vegetables we just prepped. Add your onions and your tomatoes to a blender. These are habanero peppers and they are on the approved list of alkaline vegan ingredients. You could add them whole if you like spicy food, or you could strip off the flesh if you don't. Fresh ginger is one of the secrets to making the best jollof rice ever. Blend your onion, tomatoes, habaneros, and fresh ginger to make room for your red bell peppers. Red bell peppers will give you a ton of vitamin C and will add a beautiful, vibrant red color to the dish. Blend it all together and set aside. These are dried morel mushrooms and I typically use them as a bouillon cube replacement since alkaline vegans do not use bouillon cubes. Blend them in a coffee grinder if you have one. This is what they look like after blending. One thing I forgot to mention is you have to thoroughly wash and re-dry them before blending them. Place a pot on medium-high heat and add about a 1/4 cup of grapeseed oil or avocado oil. Once the oil is hot enough, add your blended tomato and peppers and give it a good mix. I couldn't find an approved tomato paste for alkaline vegans. Let this cook on medium-high for about 20 to 30 minutes or until it's reduced. You can cover with a splatter screen, but whatever you do, don't cover with a lid. Now let's move on to our rice replacement. We'll be using 3 cups of spelt berries. Spelt berries are a wonderful rice replacement, and if you don't know where to find them, I'll leave a link for you in the description box below. Look for stones and debris before adding some water to your spelt berries. Not too long ago, I almost dislocated my jaw because I skipped that step. If you can afford the time, I implore you to soak your berries overnight. Trust me, you won't regret it. After letting it soak for 8 hours or overnight, give it a thorough wash by rubbing it between your palms and rinsing it in the sink afterwards. Now let's check on our sauce. I sure can make it alkaline. Looks like our sauce is ready. Time to spice it up. Add whatever amount of sea salt you're comfortable with adding. Add 2.5 tablespoons of onion powder. Add 3 tablespoons of coconut aminos. Add 2 tablespoons of ground dried morel mushrooms. Add 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. This is optional. This is also optional, but you could add a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. Give it a really good mix and let the spices get to know themselves for 5 more minutes on medium-high heat. So if you don't soak your berries, you may have to cook them for about 90 minutes. But since these are soaked, we'll be cooking them for about 30 to 45 minutes depending on your stove. Add your spelt berries to your tomato sauce and give it a good mix. We're going to be adding about 3 bay leaves. Traditionally, we remove them before serving. Add about 2.5 cups of alkaline veggie broth. You don't want to add too much broth because it could end up really soggy. Next, we're going to be adding a few sprigs of fresh thyme. If you have dried thyme, just add a 1/4 teaspoon. Cover and bring to a boil for about 10 minutes, then reduce to a simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. This is a burro banana. It's different from a plantain. Alkaline vegans do not eat plantains. Chop off the head and the tail, then slice down the middle of the skin to reveal the flesh. You can cut it however you want, but I like to cut it at an angle. These were way too ripe for me, so for visual purposes, I'll be mixing in some plantains. I hope you don't mind. Add your burro bananas to some hot oil set to high heat. After 1 minute, or once they start to turn golden brown at the edges, give them a flip. After about a few seconds to a minute after flipping, they should be ready. Place them in a paper towel and add some salt while they're hot. Our spelt berries should be about ready. Toss in your green bell peppers and give it a good mix. Let it cook for about 2 minutes. Now don't forget to remove all bay leaves as well as the stems from your fresh thyme. Give it one last search and we should be good to go. To the Africans out there, this isn't rice, so it won't yield the same texture. Bon appetit. So if you'd like to know what these comments are all about, click on the Jollof Rice link at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. And if you would like to see more videos like this, hit the bell icon as well as the subscribe button so you can get notified as soon as I upload a new video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next week.